Hey fam, what's poppin'? It's your boy Consoleman, and today we're diving deep into the cryptic message on Cameraman's tablet that Dafuq dropped. You better stay locked in cause this one's a mind bender. So let's start with the frame that shows the dead titans on Cameraman's tablet. It's a big deal, trust me. But then Cameraman goes all crazy on us. He drops his weapon, and he's shaking like a leaf in the wind. At first we didn't know what was going down, but if you read the description of part 1 of episode 66, it straight up says Cameraman goes berserk. Still, it wasn't clear what set him off. It might be because they saw that snap of the dead titans. And there's this mysterious inscription we haven't cracked yet, but hold tight, we're getting there. In the extended version of episode 66, our operator starts sprinting and runs into this ad sign at the hangar, and guess what? It's completely blank. But in the short version, it spells out real threat. Now, in episode 64, we learned that the secret agent has been on that future predicting tip, kinda like when he wrote trap on the ad sign. Episode 65 turned out to be a supersized trap. Now this message is likely for the cameramen, but the exact threat they're facing is still hazy. But hey, we've got a couple of theories. Theory 1. Maybe it's all about a new SKIBIDI Toilet Titan, cooked up by none other than SKIBIDI Scientist. It's been a while since we met some fresh new SKIBIDI Toilets, apart from our main man, SKIBIDI Scientist. He's been around from day one and has grown over the years. This new threat could be a supercharged SKIBIDI Toilet, maybe even more powerful than G-Man and SKIBIDI Scientist put together. But don't take that as gospel, it's just a wild guess. Theory 2. The real G-Man could be the one throwing down the gauntlet. Episode 65 revealed the one we saw was a phony. So where's the OG at, and what's cooking in his plans? Mystery sauce. Now there's something super weird going down. Episodes 65 and 66 are happening at the same time, but there are a few head-scratchers. The pic on Cameraman's tablet shows up before the Titans even face off against fake G-Man. When SKIBIDI Scientist pops into episode 66, it's after we've seen that pic on the tablet. Yet in episode 65, he teleported before the Titans rumble with fake G-Man even started. That means the Titans couldn't be 6 feet under when SKIBIDI Scientist pulled up in episode 66. In essence, this image was originally intended to boost the morale of the SKIBIDI Toilets for enhanced combat performance. However, Dafuq intercepted the photo and sent it to the agents with the aim of inducing fear, pushing them into berserk mode, and urging a swift retreat. This action, in a manner of speaking, was a deception by SKIBIDI Scientists, intended to bolster the fighting spirit of the SKIBIDI Toilets. Simultaneously, Dafuq duped the agents, driving them into berserk mode out of fear, compelling a rapid escape to evade the impending clash with the SKIBIDI Toilets. Now you might wonder, Consoleman, why is it daytime in episode 65 but nighttime in episode 66? It could be that the SKIBIDI world is a huge place, with stuff going down in different time zones. Similar time tricks have gone down in the past, like episodes 55 and 56. In episode 55, the SKIBIDI Toilets were scheming to ambush a tank. The same tank meant to rescue Titan Speaker Man from those nasty parasites. Skull SKIBIDI Toilet did his thing, using acid to wipe out the tank. But here's the kicker. In episode 56, our agents got hit with images of that tank getting trashed. So the tank's doom in episode 55 happened at the same time as the action in episode 56. It's like a time-bending paradox, right? Plus, check out those episode numbers. 55, 56, and here's 65, 66. Dafuq is all about those numerical Easter eggs, so you better believe this is one. And here's where it gets even more trippy. In episode 66, when SKIBIDI Scientist rolls in, those same SKIBIDI Toilets are right there with him, just like at the beginning of episode 65. It's like some crazy time loop. But to unlock the full story, we need to revisit that enigmatic inscription on the agent's tablet. Today we're cracking that code for answers. But hold on, there's a twist. That inscription's missing in the short version. So, why the Vanishing Act? We might get to the bottom of that when we decode the message. Now let's shift gears back to episode 66 and hit another wild Easter egg. When our operator goes into turbo mode, he goes toe-to-toe with the SKIBIDI Toilet. But check this out. It's Dafuq himself who hands over a knife to wrap things up. You're probably wondering why it's Dafuq and not a regular cameraman. Well, I broke it down in my last video, so go check that out for the full scoop. But let's dig a little deeper. Dafuq plays hero when things get real sticky, especially when an episode's not wrapped up and there's more action to capture. But when the show's over, he's all, "You did your job, now peace out." Total ego trip, right? But here's the kicker. In this case, Dafuq was all about helping our operator finish the job, because time was ticking and a serious threat was closing in. Skibidi Scientist and his crew were about to roll up, and if our cameraman had lagged behind, he'd have been a goner. Just like that huge cameraman who got smoked while everyone else was locked and loaded in the teleportation box. The episode would have gone unfinished, and that's a no-go. And let's not forget about that real threat sign on the ad board. In a nutshell, that sign was a heads up for our operator. A reminder to move fast because the real deal was about to hit the scene. So, how did Dafuq swing into action? Well, we gotta rewind to episode 64, where the trap sign appeared on a building. After that, the Titans jetted off to the Skibidi Toilet base, setting the stage for the trap we saw in episode 65. Towards the end of episode 64, we spotted Dafuq hanging out on the rooftop. He even showed up in that trap sign with his mug. And guess what? The same thing went down in episode 66. First there's the real threat sign, and then it's all about Dafuq's face. Now it's time to decode that cryptic tablet message. Get your magnifying glasses, because we're going frame by frame, word by word. The first word pops out, run. It's like a starting gun at a race. Then, boom, R shows up in the lower left corner. Titan pops in on the upper right, and dead seals the deal in the lower right corner. So the full message reads, run, Titans are dead. But hold up, there's a twist. Why did that message disappear in the short version of the video? That's the million-dollar question. Drop your theories in the comments. Let's figure this out together. That's a wrap, fam. I'm your Consoleman. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up if you want to keep uncovering the mysteries of the Skibidi toilets. Your support keeps the Skibidi content flowing. Stay lit and peace out.